Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the precision. Feel the speed. Listen to the effects. Music and video. It's time to mix live. Pioneer DJ presents.
Live from Atlanta, it's the Lucas Chat Podcast.
Your systems are offline. Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Hello, Lucas H fans. Welcome back to another exciting podcast. This is the Lucas Chat Podcast with your host, Kennedy Lucas. And this is also the E3 2018 address. This is our 5th annual address. As you guys know, we've been doing this multiple times, and now we are back here in the studio doing it for a 5th time. As you guys know how we do it, for all of you new people that are new fans of K.L.P Entertainment, I will be talking about the Microsoft E3 press conference, and then Tyrus Lester will be talking about the PlayStation, Sony's E3 press conference later on this weekend. So hopefully you guys are ready for it, and then we're going to come back together to talk about the hit Bethesda's E3, EA's E3, and Square Enix. We're going to come together to talk about the smaller companies. Well, they're not so much small, but we're going to talk about those together in a podcast. So hopefully you guys ready for this one. I'm super stoked to do the address. It's been long awaited. I know we were supposed to do it that weekend after E3, but a lot of things are coming up for you guys. Again, stay tuned for K.L.P Entertainment because there's a lot of good things coming out this weekend. Alongside with the podcast, the K.L.P proudly presents the K.L.I.N. That's the Kennedy Lucas International Network with Mark Armani. So again, new guy coming in to do sports and to do news, and so excited for him to do that. And I'm glad that we found someone like that for our team. And you know, he's very excited to be working with K.L.P Entertainment. So today we're here to talk about Microsoft E3. So let's get on into it. I did like E3 this year. Me and Tyrus, we watched it together, and we actually enjoyed E3's press conference this year. They really made some good things. The first game they showed was the new Halo Infinity, y'all. If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. I think we're going to have like a video playing within this podcast, but you know, Halo Infinity, a lot of fans are looking forward to it. I really do hope the gameplay style is like the original. I really do think they're going to add the elements of Halo 5 into this game, so it's really exciting to see what they do with Halo, and I'm very excited to see what they did. It's about time they did something like this. I think this counts as Halo 6. As we move along, Fallout 76, y'all. That game, I haven't really played a Fallout game before. Excuse me, I haven't really played a Fallout game like that before, so it's kind of exciting to see Fallout. I know a lot of people dabble into that Fallout type of theme. I haven't played it, so I really do hope that really goes well. We're also going to do a podcast for that as well. Of course, Microsoft also released Crackdown 3. Of course, they announced it at last year's E3, but it wasn't quite finished. And now they have it back for Xbox, and it's coming up really soon. You got Terry Crews. He's a huge gamer. Honestly, he has a gaming channel. He's a huge gamer. And the developer is Sumo Digital. And Sumo Digital is the same company that's doing the new hit game Sonic Team Race. And we'll get onto that game later on this weekend. But Terry Crews, you know, it's very exciting. And this next game here, Metroid Exodus. Of course, the trailer was good. And big shout out to the music trailer because we actually had permission to use that music from this game trailer into First Horizon that's going to be out from K.L.P Entertainment and yours truly. Going to be out next year. And that's where that music came from. So this game looks gory, but it looks fun as hell. I've seen the game, as you see here, and we're showing it. Gameplay is really exciting. I really do enjoy the little zombie type games. It kind of reminds me of a Resident Evil game, kind of a little bit, but it's a little different for sure. But you have your first person, a zombie apocalypse type of game. You're fighting huge monsters, and of course you're going along with the storyline. So this actually might be in my collection later on in the future because this seems like something I would play. It looks very fun. It looks very exotic, and that's where you want to find in your games. You want to find the different style takes of these games, and I'm very excited to see this. Metroid Exodus is coming out really soon. Of course, moving on, y'all. Kingdom Hearts. Oh my goodness. So Kingdom Hearts It's a fun game, but they messed up on this trailer. Like, at every press conference, it's like, especially when I first saw this, because I think Xbox was the first E3 that we saw, and it looks like a fun game, but the trailer looked crappy. So I don't know. You have the characters from Frozen, you have Donald and Goofy and Mickey, and then you have all of the Final Fantasy people. You have again Olaf from Frozen. So it's really exciting to see that Disney is bringing the element of the the Kingdom Hearts series, and then bringing it up for this game. Again, I really do wish the trailer was better at E3 because they had a lot of questions. A lot of fans didn't like the trailer because it was just kind of, I guess the sound system was missing on some of the cutscenes, so it was just very choppy, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And actually, me and Tyrus, we talked about it when we watched it. It was just very funny. And then you have the characters from Tangled, the hit movie Tangled, and Wreck-It Ralph also in this game. So this game actually does look exciting. Would I actually get this game? Probably not. I haven't really played a Kingdom Hearts game in years. I know I played it over a friend's house one time, and I haven't really dabbled into that. So not too much I can say on that game. And again, the next game that they released, and this is the game that I'm most excited about, is they're driving the McLaren and they're using seasons for this game. It is Forza Horizon 4. So excited for this game. And this was, everybody saw this was coming. Forza Horizon 4. This game is such a good game. The series is good as well. I played the third one. I played the second one and the third one. I own the second one, and I only played a demo of the third one. But I do need to get the third one soon. But Forza Horizon, Forza Horizon 4 is very, very exciting because they're using seasons for this game. You have your winter, you have your spring, your summer, and your autumn, which is your fall. So it's very exciting to see the key components of what they're doing with this game. This game looks beautifully done, honestly. This game looks perfect. It looks really, really nice and beautiful designed. They showed gameplay at E3, so we actually got to see the gameplay style. This game actually might be a hit. And the one key element for one of the directors for this game is that within the seasons, the tracks change, and there's going to be different terrains and different vehicles that you'll have to drive between summer and fall and winter, because there are different courses. They're going to be different cars to drive on that specific course. So it's just really, really exciting to see that they're doing something like that for this game. It's really different. I'm glad they didn't make it like 2 and 3, like the same mode racing game, which those are fun, but I'm glad that they're adding different elements for this one so it can be different from different style. The cutscene was beautifully done. They're switching between nighttime to daytime, the summertime, the fall time, the springtime to wintertime. And even you have a boat. You can have a boat, or you can be on a motorcycle. So it's just really exciting to see that they're doing something like that. And Forza Horizon 4 will be one of those good games that I will add to my most famous collection. Down from Compulsion Games, We Happy Few is coming out very soon. This game is kind of your scary, gritty looking game. It's all in first person. This game is also beautifully designed in animation. I probably will see the gameplay of it. We're probably going to do a podcast over it on the future line of our podcast list. But this game is very, very exciting to see that it's been done. The cutscene is crazy. They have these crazy masks on. It just looks so weird, but it looks different. And that's one thing that you're going to hear throughout this whole podcast is they're doing games different. Like, you're seeing all these video games and they're being completely different. They're really adding this element to this, and they're really, really excited for this. Compulsion Games is actually one of the developers that Microsoft has bought with Microsoft Studios. Of course, Microsoft Studios, they're buying. They added like 10 new studios to their list. So it's really, really exciting. On down to the next game from Ubisoft, y'all. This game here is also beautifully designed. It's really different, for sure. Of course, it's from Massive Entertainment Studios, so it's that hit game. It's the game that you want to play out throughout the most in our lifetime. So it's just very, very exciting to see that this game is being different for us right now, and we're very, very excited to see the game. Of course, E3 had a little trailer towards the end This trailer, I really thought that this was Watch Dogs 3. I don't know why I did. My mind blowed up. It was like, oh yeah, this is Watch Dogs 3. This is Watch Dogs 3. This is the third Watch Dogs. But no, this is actually Cyberpunk 2077. That's the name of this game. So this is a new game from Microsoft. Very, very excited for that. To see that they had the little glitch in there and they had that thing going on. Alongside with Cyberpunk 2077, they also had another game out, which is The Division 2. So Tom Clancy's The Division 2 is set in Washington, D.C. I still play the first one. The first one's hard as shit, I must say. But The Division 2, this is actually going to be exciting because you're not in Chicago, you're not in the wintertime, you're in Washington, D.C., and you have a little bit of politics to kind of go down with this game here. So it's just very exciting to see. Of course, we did see some trailers of Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So this game here this game's gonna be fun. I mean, I can't complain because I played the first Tomb Raider, and I do need to get the second Tomb Raider game, and then to add on to this is the third installment. So this game's actually exciting. This game is different because the mechanics are different. You have different you have a different enemy, you have a different style, you have a different story mode, and you're really gonna be more like the Forest. You're not gonna be your typical hunter. You're gonna be more like the Forest, and you're gonna be that heavy hunter. So again, E3, y'all, is really good. And also, before we close out, we also did see Devil May Cry 5. I know a couple friends of mine were very excited about this game because it's been a while. It's been a while that they're doing some games like this, and it's very exciting to see that Devil May Cry 5 is coming back, and it's really going to continue on with the story. My good friend, David, he actually is excited about this game, so I'm really excited to see him getting the next-gen console and to see the gameplay of Devil May Cry 5. That's our childhood, and it's good to see that we have those games out there. Of course, you got Cuphead 2 in the delicious last course. It's coming out with Cuphead, and you got Cuphead, Mugman, and then you got a new character, the female character of Lady Chalice. So really exciting. And then the next game, this game, Lucas Nation fans, I'm so excited about. And when I saw that pirate ship and that spaceship, I knew that this was a Jumpstar game. Like, this is something that has to do with Jump. So Jump Force is coming out very soon. Definitely getting this in my collection because you have all of these anime characters finally colliding to an awesome game. I saw gameplay, and we were playing as Goku and fighting Frieza in like what looks like New York City. So it's just really exciting that they're really developing something like this. This game absolutely will sell in their market because there's a lot of anime fans out there, and a lot of people are going out to go get this game, and I'm really stoked about Jump Force. Is coming out. Of course, they only show Naruto, Luffy, and Goku, but I'm pretty, and also they show Death Note, a little Death Note sequence at the end of the trailer. So I'm really excited to see all of the characters going to be developed. I think there are going to be a lot of characters in this game. They just couldn't really announce it yet, but I'm really stoked to see what else goes on with this game. Of course, the art style looks fantastic. They look more realistic. They don't look that cartoony look like they normally look. They look like real life characters, real life human beings, but they're anime characters. So I'm really stoked to see that this game will change the anime community for sure. So I really do hope you guys like the E3. Let me know, comment below. Let us know, did you enjoy this year's E3? Yeah, let us know, Lucas Nation fans, did you enjoy this E3? Have you enjoyed it? Do you like it? Do you think it's better than the last year's E3? I think it is, honestly. And as I told Taurus this morning, I think E3 this year was better than last year because there's a lot of good games that we're so excited for. And I can't wait to see that we're growing to that community, in the gaming community, and to see how that goes from that. So, of course, so many games are going to be added to our collection, and we just can't wait. Please be sure to stay tuned this whole entire weekend. This weekend's going to be fun. By the time you're hearing this podcast, me and Tyrus both going to be out on vacation. He's going somewhere, and I'll be in South Carolina, but that doesn't mean that I won't be uploading these podcasts. So as you're hearing it now, the Lucas Chat Podcast, the E3 2018 address have just begun. Stay tuned for Tyrus's part as he talks about Sony PlayStation's conference, and then we come back together to talk about Bethesda, Square Enix, and EA and Nintendo all together as the finale of the E3 2018 address. This has been the Lucas Chat Podcast with Microsoft's E3 2018 address. I'm Kennedy Lucas, logging out.
Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the precision, feel the spirit, listen to the effects, music and video. It's time to mix live. Pioneer DJ presents
Live from Atlanta, it's the Lucas Chat Podcast.